Hi everybody. So today we're going to talk about how we can transform our thoughts and hence our life and our destiny. The current situation globally has not only impacted human lives but is also impacting our state of mind. There is panic, sadness all around us, and it's quite obvious given the way we have grown up believing that our state of mind, which is inside, is affected or dependent on the situations which are outside. Situations that bother us on a daily basis, which we are all aware of and very familiar with, still makes us bothered and irritated, putting us in a disturbed state of mind. These are situations we are very familiar. For example, getting stuck in a traffic jam, exam, relationship issues, or work pressure. Now further imagine being thrown into a global snowballing crisis. Now, given the way most of us are subconsciously programmed, you know, it's very natural for us to get worried and be in a depressed state of mind. This unprecedented situation is having an unimaginable adverse impact on our minds. But is everybody is responding or reacting in the same way given this situation? Probably not. The difference can be attributed to different levels of resilience, inner strength, and hence our state of mind. So here is a revelation I've found and few practices that I have incorporated in my life to take charge of my life and most importantly my mind. So let us talk how our state of mind is formed. So first let me give you the sequence and then we're going to talk in more details. Information leads to thoughts. Thoughts leads to feelings and feelings leads to a state of mind or our mental health. Let me repeat. Information, thoughts, feelings, then state of mind, which is our mental health. So basically information is the raw material. Let us draw parallels to our physical health. All of us are very conscious of being healthy today. We want to eat organic, nutrient-dense foods, superfoods. We want to exercise and stay fit. But when it comes to a state of mind, we're not very selective in choosing what kind of information we're feeding our mind with. We allow inorganic, trashy, unhealthy information to feed our brain. Obviously, given the pervasive social media, this is easy to come by. So given the situation right now, there is non-stop news across the media. There's overabundance of information. If we consume all of this information every minute and every second, the resulting fear and anxiety will paralyze our mind. Obviously, the information to keep us abreast of the daily situation so that we understand the seriousness of the situation and the protocols and the guidelines from the official websites to take care of our health and our family is important. But minute by minute, hour by hour consumption of the news is not required. And what is probably better right now is to avoid content with low vibration and negative content like crime and violence. If we need to watch something, it is best to watch something which is of high vibration, high quality, high content quality, so that it raises our vibration and it raises the vibrations of our family. Like we discussed, the quality of information determines the quality of our thoughts, which in turn will determine how we feel and which in turn will determine our mental health. And why is this so important now? Because the doctors and the scientists and the global leaders are working round the clock to find a solution for this crisis. This crisis will definitely end. Most of the people will recover fine and things will get back to normal. But it is during these times we need to take care of our mind so that, many of us could get into depression and have anxiety attacks. We need to see through this phase so that we are not part of the subsequent mental health crisis. We are so looking forward to go out and enjoy our life, but we need to preserve ourselves now, physically and mentally, to be able to do so when things get back to normal. So we discussed about how information can affect our thought and what information is needed and what is not needed. Now let us discuss about thoughts, how thoughts affect our mental health. That we discussed when we were discussing about information. Our thoughts also affect our body and physical health. It affects the collective consciousness, and it also affects the environment, the food and the water, etc. So let's talk about our thoughts importantly in detail. So number one, as we discussed when we are talking about information, it affects our mental health. The quality of your thoughts will determine how you feel, and in turn it determines your state of mind or mental health. Number two, it affects our physical health also. Science says that every thought, and we create thousands of thoughts in a day, reaches every cell of our body. And if we are in constant state of fear and anxiety and in bad mental health, state, this fear and anxiety will radiate to every cell of our body, and in the medium to long run, we might end up with some ailments, like high sugar, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes. Like I said, this crisis is definitely going to end soon. And when it is time to enjoy life and go out, I hope we don't end with any of these ailments, So it's very important that we take care of our thoughts now. So our thoughts affect our mental health, our physical health, and the collective consciousness. Our thoughts also affect people around us. Remember how we had felt amazing in the presence of people who had high energy and high vibrations, and it's all about energy. We are all aware of collective consciousness. Remember the diya lighting across India last week, or large mass gathering prayers which happens across temples, mosques, churches, when we invoke good thoughts and remember God with the collective consciousness. We all know that collective consciousness creates miracles and we all believe in it. Likewise, if we all constantly create negative thoughts of fear, this could well turn out to be a pandemic and adversely impact our society at large. So we should be very careful of our thoughts. So thoughts affect our mental health, our physical health, collective consciousness, and number four, thoughts affect our environment, air, food, and even water. A couple of weeks back, I had done a post on how we could energize our food and water. Link is in the comment below. In short, Jaisa an Vaisa man. Jaisi pani, Vaisi vani. We can also energize the energy within our home by playing high energy songs and devotional songs. Imagine the Om chanting that is being played in the temples. If we play at our homes, it will change the energy of our home and our family. So now we understand the impact of our thoughts, what we should do and what we should not do. Thoughts manifest. संकल्प से सिद्धि होती है. We all know it, we have all read it somewhere or the other in some form, like the law of attraction, the secret. It's time to use it now. If we collectively take care of our thoughts, we can create miracles. Collective consciousness can create miracles. We can change the destiny of our family, our countries, and the planet. I wanted to end this video by doing some conscious positive affirmations instead of the unaware negative affirmations that we are doing unconsciously. I'm an ardent follower of Shivani Didi for opening my eyes, mind and soul. And as she guides, I wanted to do these positive affirmations. Now Ishaan is going to join us in saying these conscious positive affirmations.
I am a happy soul. I am a peaceful soul. I am a powerful soul. I am a pure soul. My body is perfect and healthy and will always be. My family is safe. God's purity and power form a white circle all around me and my family and is a protective shield, and clearly nothing can enter inside this circle. I am protected always. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Stay home, stay safe.